We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
I'm sorry, this isn't the interview for the support job?
No, this is an interview to see if you qualify for the job so I can maybe get you an interview.
I'm sorry, why don't the companies just hire the people themselves?
Oh, okay, so my dream job is really to like name crayons, like 100%. It's like, if I could name crayons for a living, I would lose my mind.
Hi, I'm Matt Barkin, and I'm here with David Chicken on the Side Stanton, everyone's favorite zany Hawaiian. Where does Chicken on the Side come from, David?
Excuse me, is this thing on?
Wait, do it again.
Well, Matthew, chicken on the side comes from when I order ramen, I always want chicken on the side because it's crispier, doesn't get soggy, and it's found for you layman's on the southernmost eastern tip of the menu. A la carte, if you will.
Thanks, David. Back to you, Matt.
I actually leave voicemails to myself from the past all the time.
So do I.
Like whilst drunk, I will like call myself, like if I'm like really drunk or something, or like I'm like, I call myself, David, it's you from the past. Like, it's like, don't forget the most obscure fact. Yeah. I'd be like, all right, well, see you later. And then like 10 minutes later.
Do you call yourself back in the future?
Oh my God. All I just know is all future problems are future Davids, and he's like a real dickhead.
Yeah. What's the like evolutionary reason for female squirting? Right?
Fear, like a squid. See you later. Tell me I'm wrong. It was in college, like senior year or something, and we're having a party.
You went to college?
I did. Santa Clara.
That's not a college.
This has been a pre-yoga thing I've never done before, and I'm really looking forward to my.
Are you going to yoga later?
I was planning on it, so we'll figure that out.
11 drinks later.
Yep.
Actually, it'd be pretty limber.
I'm not gonna lie, I will probably be the best yoginist.
I'll allow it.
Yogi. Yeah. I think I just mixed violinist and yoga together.
Yogilist?
Yogalinist. Eucalyptus-tree.
Eucalyptus.
That you're like, all right, I have a part, thinking about you, you want to do. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I love doing Call Out Frisco. I'm all in. And then you're like, you're gonna be like this hungover recruiter. You're gonna come in, just be you. The lines, like, they're all signed up for you. I'm like, okay, great. So when we showed up at your thing, it was like the most haggard I've ever been. Build some character.
I'm actually upset now because now I actually remember that day and I kind of forgot. So, it's lunchtime and so I finally get to go on my phone. We'd been filming all morning. We finally got in the elevator. And I look at my phone and your story comes up and it's you and some people and you're like doing the Bernie and it says like 5 a.m., which was a few hours ago for me. And you're just, I think it was St. Patrick's Day. And
it was something.
It all lined up in my head like instantly because you had just got back from a trip, I think. So you were like friending and I just went like, oh my God, oh fuck.
Now another way to look at this, instead of like, hey, David, you might have messed up, is like, you're really good at method acting and living the life. So you're welcome.
That joke popped into my head when I saw you come in because we were gonna have to spend 20 minutes out of our schedule to make you look terrible.
Yep. We
saved that time.
No, actually didn't, because when I got there, G just started like putting makeup on me and like making me look nice and like she was dusting me, doing all this stuff, and then you just come out of like nowhere, just beeline it to him. It's like, no, shut it down. He has to look worse. Wash his face. So I had to go in the bathroom after looking fairly pretty, wash my face out, and then I'll never forget it. She brings out the creepiest bottle I've ever seen in my life, which said human sweat. And I was like, oh, good.
This is the makeup artist.
Yeah, so she's like, she has a bottle of human sweat, and so she washes everything out, and then she sprays me a couple times, and you walk over, you're like, good. And I looked probably the exact same as I came in.
A lot of bourbon is like 50%. Like, that's real high.
So when you drink, is it always the liver, or can you like break down, like, what affects the kidneys?
I'm pretty sure whenever you drink alcohol, it just kind of dribbles over all your organs and kills all of them.
Sanitizes them.
All right. From Samantha in Michigan. David's character in Don't Call It Frisco drinks a lot of water. I do too. Was he really thirsty on set, or was that supposed to happen?
Great question. You made me drink, like, I want to say the most uncomfortable amount of water I've ever had in my life, but I was really hungover that day. So we just kept chugging water, and I had to refill it. And it was probably like a hair below drowning by the time we finished.
So an entire industry has just sprung up of you people drinking water and interviewing people to be interviewed.
Exactly. 100%.
Huh. You guys hiring?
No. Thoughts on mushrooms?
I'm gonna go.
A J versus a vape, it's I think a J is more a romanticized movement than like technology. Feels like,
You know,
like drinking coffee and.
I mean, I can't see much farther than the table, so I probably don't need to join right now.
I mean, I am going to yoga, so I don't know why I did yoga.
Is that what you call what you do later?
I don't know why I said yoga, but I'm like, I'm gonna do yoga, period. Didn't what's her name? Gwyneth Paltrow.
I love witches.
She got in so much trouble about that shit. Did you hear about that?
Cornell who?
Like Gwyneth Paltrow has a company that has like she's like, oh, put like this like
She's still alive?
jade stone butt plug.
Siri, what cereal kills your boners?
Here's what I found on the web for what serial killers are boners.
Hold on. Quiet, guys. This is important.
Thank you, Siri.
Siri, what cereal stops masturbation?
Okay, I found this on the
Kellogg's
web.
Corn
What
Flakes.
cereal stops masturbation?
What?
Yeah.
How's that possible? That's the most like natural.
Look at this. Feast your eyes. What do cornflakes and masturbation have in common? Mr. Kellogg believed sexual desires caused disease and invented the plain cereal to stop masturbation.
Okay, wait. I've heard like crazy Kellogg's things. I didn't know it was like, okay, so he made the cereal to like combat masturbation? It sounds like a cat dying. Half the reason why I took Spanish is because I knew I could do that one skill. Top 10 costume I ever did was a black cat.
You sound like a girl from the marina.
That's why, though, I was taking it back for the guys.
Alright, Kyle.
Drinking some whiskey. Donka darling.
Still massive.
Well, it's an hour. I'm going to yoga after this anyway, so wanna be limber.